All right. Okay, we continue now. So in this case, they want us to find alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha. And we know, looking on this side, that's the same as alpha beta times alpha beta. So alpha beta times alpha plus beta. We know in this case, alpha plus beta is minus 5 on 2, and alpha beta is minus 2. So could anybody tell me what I would write here? What is this equal to?
2 in brackets negative 5 over 2.
So what would my answer be?
5.
5. All right. Nice. Anybody does not understand how you add 5? Okay, just in case, future purposes, if anybody is watching this recording. That's 2 times minus 5 on 2. Cross off 2, cross off minus 2, minus 1. And we know that minus and a minus a plus. So minus 1 times minus 5 is 5. Just for future ends. Right? So everybody understands?
Yes, miss.
Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, miss.
Okay. We're going to erase everything here now. We're going to try another one. X squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. What I want to find for this question, I want to find alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha. First person to answer. So get your answer for this, and then you can.
Negative 30.
Repeat that.
Negative 30.
30. All
Yes, miss.
right. Anybody got this answer? Yes, no. You're still working.
I got it, miss.
Can you repeat that, please?
Said I got it.
You got that? All right. Okay. In case anybody gets it, for future reference, we're gonna go through it again. So step 1, make sure f of x, make sure f of x is equal to 0. Is this equal to 0? Is this quadratic equal to 0? Is it
Yes,
equal to
miss.
0? Yes. Step number 2. Anybody could tell me what step 2?
Identify the constants A, B, and C.
A, B, C. And what's A, B, and C in this case?
A is 1, B is 5, and C is 6.
C is 6. What's the third step?
Find alpha plus beta.
And what's the formula for alpha beta?
Minus B over A.
It's B over A. Alpha beta.
C over A.
See for C of it. Fourth step. Anybody knows the fourth step?
You have
hold
to
on.
find.
Let me do
You have to.
hold on, let me do the so alpha plus beta in this case minus 5 on 1 minus 5. Alpha beta. What would I write for alpha beta?
6 on
It's
1,
C
which is
on 8.
6.
6, right? Okay, so now you can tell me what's step 4?
You have to find alpha square beta plus beta square plus alpha, which is alpha beta and in brackets alpha beta, alpha plus beta in brackets.
We know that this is equal to alpha beta in brackets alpha plus beta. We already know what alpha plus is, and we already know what alpha beta is. Now, could anybody tell me what I would write in? Alpha beta times alpha plus beta. What would I write?
6 multiplied by in brackets -5,
Okay, and what's the answer for that?
-30.
So everybody understands now why the answer is negative 30?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Can you please go over back
Which part? The whole thing?
from the alpha plus beta equal to -5/1 from that part?
All right. Let me erase. All right, hold on now. Right, so the formula to find alpha plus beta, which is the sum of the roots, is minus b on a. We already know that b is equal to 5 and a is equal to 1. So if I want to find alpha plus beta, and my formula is minus b over a, we know b is 5, so minus b in this case would be minus 5, and we know that a is 1, so you put 1 here. And minus 5 over 1 divided by 1 is minus 5. Understand that now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, do you need me to continue, or that's all you had to do?
That's only the part. I understand.
Wait, hold on, can you repeat that?
That's okay. That's what I want to understand.
Oh, okay, nice. Let's try one more, and then we can move on to the other one. So we're still trying to find, actually, I want you to use which quadratic? Oh my, did not mean to do that. Hold on. Lock screen. I want you to, okay, this is the quadratic. Squared, that's an x, huh? Minus 7x minus 3 is equal to 0. In this case, I want you to find both. Note, well, in past papers, they ask you to find one of these. One, not both of them. I just want you to find both of them. So I want you to find alpha squared beta squared, and I want you to find alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha. Right? In past papers, they might ask you to find only alpha squared beta, or they might ask you to find only alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha. I just want you to find both of them, just to practice. Right? So first person to get it. All right, these steps on this side.
So I got alpha square beta square as 9 and alpha square beta plus beta square alpha as negative 63.
Anybody else got these answers? These answers.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Anybody didn't get that? If you don't want to talk, just message me privately. No? Yes? No? All right, let's go through this. All right, so first step, identify, first step, set it equal to 0. This is already equal to 0. Second step, identify A, B, and C. A is equal to 1, B minus 7, C minus 3. Third step, find alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is minus B on A. So in this case, it's minus 7. Don't let that trick you. Minus 7 over 1. We know minus and a minus is a plus. So the answer is 7 plus 7. Alpha beta, it's C over A. We know C is minus 3, and we know A is 1. Minus 3 divided by 1, minus 3. We want you to find alpha squared, beta squared, and we know alpha squared, beta squared is the same as alpha beta squared. We already worked out in the third step that alpha beta is minus 3. Minus 3 squared is 9. They wanted us to find alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha. We know that is alpha beta multiplied by alpha plus beta. We know alpha beta is minus 3. That's minus 3 times 7. Hold on. What answer did you tell me? Minus 63?
Yeah.
And you got 9. 9 and minus 63. All right. Hold on. Something's okay.
Miss, I didn't get that. I think maybe I did something wrong too. I'm not sure.
Okay, what did you have that's different from what I wrote down here?
Oh no, I have what you have, but um for the last part, I didn't get minus 63.
What did you get?
Did I multiply?
you
Minus
did
21.
minus 21, right? So those who got minus 63, can you tell me what did you do that I did differently?
Oh, I made a mistake and multiplied the 9 by 7 instead of the negative 3.
Okay. Just be careful next time, okay?
Yes, miss.
The answer. Right. It's all about learning. So the answers are minus 21 and 9. Everybody understands how we got that?
Yes, I understand.
You don't?
Yes, miss.
Understand?
Said yes, we understand.
Okay. Okay. Since we had a little confusion, let's just do one more. Just one more. Just one more question. Okay. This time you need to remember these steps, and I'm gonna write down all these steps. So 3x squared is equal to 5x plus 1. Same thing, I want you to find alpha squared, beta squared. And I want you to find alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha. Right, first person to answer. Let's go.
I got alpha square beta square as 1/9 and alpha square beta plus beta square alpha as 5/9.
Yeah, same as well.
All right, so that's 2 people. Anybody else got these answers?
I'm nearly done, miss. Just in the last part.
All right. You finished? Can I continue now?
Yes, miss.
All right. So first step, nature is that equal to 0. Is this equal to 0?
No. No.
No. So what do I write in?
We have 3x squared minus 5x plus 1.
You sure it's plus 1?
Yeah. Minus
It would be
Repeat.
3x squared minus 5x minus 1.
Minus 1. You understand why it's minus 1 and not plus 1?
Yeah, not really. Yeah.
All right. All right, sorry about that. Or you didn't have to write that. If you prefer, it could have been 3x squared plus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. Doesn't matter. Like I said, most people just prefer to work with the coefficients of x squared. So a being positive. Right. So the next step is to identify a, b, and c. Can anybody tell me what's a, what's b, and what's c?
A is 3, B is negative 5, and C is negative 1.
Right. So can anybody tell me what's the third step?
To find alpha plus beta.
So alpha plus beta case, what would it be equal to?
It would be equal to negative 5 over 3, which is 5 and 3.
Because a negative and a negative, positive. So 5 on 3. Anybody doesn't understand how you got this? Yes, no. No, no, yeah. Okay. And alpha beta. We know the formula for that is C on A. C is minus 1 on A. Right? Fourth step. Anybody? What's the fourth step?
To find alpha squared beta square, which is basically alpha beta square. So it would be negative 1/2 square.
Which is
1/9.
1 on 9. And for alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha, what would I write?
Negative 1/2 multiplied by 5/2 in brackets.
Because we know that this is the same as alpha beta multiplied by alpha plus beta. In step 3, we found out that alpha beta is minus 3 on 1. I mean minus 1 on 3. and alpha plus beta is 5 or 3. Multiply those. Minus 1 times 5 minus 5. And 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, 9. Anyway, that's a 9. So, the person who told me 5 or 9, you understand why it's minus now? Or unless he told me minus 5 or 9 and I wrote this instead. The person who gave me this answer. Was this your answer or did you actually have the minus?
Yes, I got negative 5 or 9.
All right. So yeah, the answers 1 or 9 and minus 5 or 9. Everybody understands that?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
No. Okay, let's move on. So, okay, so we finished 1, 2, 3, and we finished 4. So now 5. Same. Hold on, let me just go through number 5 first. You can still see my screen, right?
Yes, miss.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So number 5. Number 5 states that 1 on alpha plus 1 on beta is equal to alpha plus beta with alpha beta. So now I'm just going to show you how they ended up with that. If I wanted to, say I wanted to add a half, and I wanted to add a third. What would be the LCM of these two? What would be the LCM if I was adding these fractions?
6.
6. 2 into 6, 3. 3 into 6, 2. So my answer would have been 5 and 6. Same idea here. Alpha and beta, what's my LCM?
Alpha, beta.
Alpha, beta. Alpha into alpha, beta. What would I put here?
Beta.
Beta. And in case anybody doesn't understand why it's beta, let me show you. So that's an alpha. So alpha beta divided by alpha is alpha, and this alpha will cross out. So what remains is my beta. Same for this. Alpha beta divided by my beta. Cross out beta, beta, I mean with alpha. Right? But this could be rewritten. Beta plus alpha could be rewritten as alpha plus beta over alpha beta. So everybody understands why they have this now for number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody.
Yes, miss.
Right. So it's the same rules. Same thing. Number 4 just changes to suit what they want you to find. So let's do a quadratic we already did. 2x squared. We did this quadratic already. So 2x squared plus 5x minus 4 is equal to 0. Step 1, step 2, step 3 remain the same. So step 1, make sure it's set equal to 0. This is equal to 0, right?
Yes, miss.
That's x. Oh my gosh, that's an x. Anyways, step 2, you identify A, B, and C. Anybody tell me what's A, B, and C?
A is 2, B is 5, and
A
C
is
is
2,
negative
B
4.
is 5, C is negative 4.
Yes, nice. Third step, it stays the same. I want to find what's alpha plus beta, and I want to find what's alpha beta. Anybody tell me what's the formula for alpha plus beta?
Negative B on A.
And what's my formula for alpha beta?
C on A.
Over A.
C on A. Nice. So what would I write in this case for alpha plus beta?
Negative 5 on 2.
And alpha beta, negative 4 on 2, which is negative 2. Step 4. Step 4 is the only one that would change to suit what they want. In this case, what they want 1 on alpha plus 1 on beta. And from what we just learned, this is the same as alpha plus beta divided by alpha beta. So what would I write here then? For alpha plus beta over alpha beta. What would I write? Anybody tell me? This is
Negative 5 divided by on 2 divided by negative 2.
So negative 5 on 2 divided by negative 2. And we know divided by 2 is the same as multiply. Divided by negative 2 is the same as multiplying by negative a half. So can anybody tell me what would be the answer in this case? What's minus 5 on 2 multiplied by minus a half?
5 on 4.
5 on 4. Everybody understands?
Yes,
It's just step. Yes? That was a yes? Oh, that was a no?
it was
That
a
was a
yes.
maybe. All right. Everybody understands, right? No questions at all. If you have a question, let me know. No, no. All right.
No, miss.
Let's do one more. Because like I said, it's the same steps. The only step that changes to suit what they're asking you for is step number 4. Step 1, 2, and 3, same all the time. This is simple, right? Right? Nothing too difficult.
Yes, miss.
Right. This is taking forever. Okay. Right. So this is the last question I'm going to ask you for this one. So I want you to find the same 1 on alpha plus 1 on beta using x squared minus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. First person to answer, to find the answer for this.
Seven twelves.
All right, so we have 7 12. Anybody else got that? That's a 2. Okay.
Yes, miss.
That's 2 for 7 12. Anybody else?
Yes, ma'am.
That's 3 for 7 12. Anybody else? Anybody else got that? No? Yes? Maybe?
Yeah.
Nice. So you still want me to go through the steps? Or we can move on. Actually, it may still go through if anybody watching this recording later in the future. So A, B, C. A is 1, B is -7, C is 12. Alpha plus beta is minus B on A. So alpha plus beta minus 7 on 1. So that's 7 on 1, which is 7. And then we have alpha beta. Oh my. Alpha beta. C on A, that's 12 on 1, which is same as 12. Step 4. We're going to find 1 on alpha plus 1 on beta. And we know that's the same as alpha plus beta on alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is 7 and alpha beta is 12, and that's how we ended up with 7 12s. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we finished 1 to 5 already. Finished 5. Number 6. Number 6 is a relatively easy one. All of them are easy, but this is just straightforward. So alpha plus beta squared. So whatever you get for alpha beta in step 3, so say I got alpha beta to be 2, all I have to do is find the square of 2, and we know that's 4. Simple enough, right? Right?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Yes,
Everybody
miss.
understand, right? Okay. If you don't, let me know, let me know. Since that one was kind of straightforward, I'll just go to number 7 one time. We finished 6. Number 7. For people who were here on Tuesday, you heard when I said, hold on, you heard when I said not to mix up 6 and 7. This, mixing up these two, is a very common mistake. Alpha plus beta squared is not the same as alpha squared plus beta squared, okay? Remember that, right? So alpha squared plus beta squared is equal to alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta. This is something you have to memorize. But let me show you how this whole thing here is equal to this. So if I expanded these brackets, alpha plus beta squared, can anybody tell me what I would get? If I said alpha plus beta multiplied by alpha plus beta, can anybody tell me what I would get if I expanded these brackets? Oh, why is it
Alpha squared plus beta squared.
No. If I expanded alpha plus beta and alpha, if I expanded alpha plus beta squared, so that's alpha plus beta times alpha plus beta. All right, let me just go through this. So if I want to expand these brackets, so alpha plus beta and alpha plus beta. Oh my. Right. So to expand these brackets, it will be alpha times alpha, alpha squared, and alpha times beta, alpha beta. Then we move on to beta. Beta times alpha, alpha beta, and beta times beta, beta squared. Alpha beta plus alpha beta is 2 alpha beta. That's alpha squared plus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. Everybody understands that?
Yes,
That's just
miss.
expanded this, huh?
Yes, miss.
All right. So erase. So now that we figured out that expanding those brackets would give me alpha squared plus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. But don't forget your minus 2 alpha beta. So minus 2 alpha beta. But and our 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta is 0. And those would cancel out. So 2 minus 2 is 0. Everybody agrees with that?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Right. So if I cancel these two, what would I remain with? Alpha squared plus beta squared. And that is how this is equal to this. Everybody good with that? If
Yes,
not,
miss.
let me know, just let me know. I'll explain it again. So everybody, because she's gonna come off again. Rejoin her.